Hobbies outside of footy, probably I like to, obviously go to cafes and things like that, which hasn't really held me in good stead here. But I am a bit of a coffee snub. Love coffee. Like to play basketball. Love all my American sports. And because I'm a country boy, like being on the farm is really cool. Motorbikes. Go through the bush. Breathe in the nice fresh air and go fishing and things like that. So yeah, they're probably my hobbies outside of football. Pre-game rituals, not really. I like to go for a walk the morning of the game, normally with my dog, Archie, or family or friends, whoever's here, to go and grab a coffee. But other than that, I like to sort of have the AFL logos on my socks facing inwards, just so I feel connected, which is a bit of a weird one, but that's a little ritual for me. And other than that, not really too fussed on what happens, because things can change all the time in our environment, as everyone knows. What Netflix shows have I been watching? I finished the show called Startup, which is all about cryptocurrency and things like that. And the latest one that I've watched is the new season of Animal Kingdom. So love the first part of it and stoked that the second part is now out and I can watch that. Favourite home-cooked meal? Definitely the other day I made a veggie soup, which my grandmother used to make us all the time. We used to get off the school bus, us three kids, and go straight inside, and we were lucky to have some veggie soup on the table. So I tried my hand at that, and yeah, it was actually pretty good. So I was happy with that one. What is keeping me busy? I'm going to say I'm doing a lot of cooking. I was lucky to get a couple of deliveries from some really close friends with some fruit and veg and things like that. So done a lot of cooking, and also this time of the year, everyone might know that it's tax time. So I've actually been on the MacBook this morning doing all my tax stuff. So it's been good. Am I bored in quarantine? I'm going to say no. Initially, when it first came out that I was going to be locked up for a few days, had a lot of phone calls and text messages, which I thank everyone for and really appreciate all the support. But I've got a fair bit to do around the house, which I'm fortunate enough to have a nice setup and things like that. So it hasn't been too bad. Obviously watching Netflix and those types of shows later on at night after dinner, and yeah, doing all my recovery and weights and training takes up a lot of time throughout the day, which is good. The recovery from the shoulder was, I suppose, up and down at times. It was hard when we were in lockdown here in Victoria to really stay motivated and things like that when the boys were away and playing footy and getting some really good wins on the board. That was probably the hardest time, I think. For me, the shoulder itself was pretty good. Initially it was really sore, but after that, and you start to move it around a little bit more, it starts to free up a bit and became pretty good towards the back end, so we could be really aggressive with it and shorten the recovery period. Got a question here, or two questions, one about how I keep my exercise routine going and how many hours I do of training. I'm trying to emulate what the boys are doing at the club. So most mornings I wake up about 8:30, 8 o'clock, and come straight into the gym. As you can see, the gym here, and pretty much do what the boys are doing. Obviously can't train outside on the turf, so I'm running on the treadmill. But yeah, trying to work for probably from 9 o'clock till about 1 o'clock, and then I'll have the rest of the day to do things around the house or catch up on phone calls and text messages and things like that. So I've got a question here from Adzi. We're always trying to compete, us two, but who's got the better home setup? I'll let you guys decide. Nice little watt bike, dog Archie, rebounder, sauna, show you the gym, she come through. Got my Iron Edge squat rack over here, nice little treadie, all the bands, dumbbells, got a few more inside. And then as you come out the back, come boy, show you the hot and cold setup that I've got, and little basketball court down the back. There's the pool, spa, basketball court, and they use that net to kick into while I'm in isolation. Yes, I do have a pet. His name is Archie. He's a little cavoodle, as you can see, and it keeps me good company during isolation. PS4 or Xbox? I'm going to say PS4, probably over an Xbox because I haven't really played an Xbox before. But I did just get one of these Nintendo Switches, which are really good, so highly recommend.